This is my audience.
All right. Scroll through social media for just a few minutes and you'll see it everywhere. Perfect physiques, insane transformations, and influencers telling you that you can look just like them if you stay consistent. But what most people don't see is what's actually going on behind the scenes. A lot of these physiques are not natural, yet they're being presented as if they are. As someone who has been consistently in the gym for years, this is something I've seen firsthand. I've seen people compare themselves to these influencers, get discouraged, and start questioning their own progress, even when they're doing everything right. This is why this matters. Fitness influencers should be required to disclose steroids use because it creates unrealistic expectations, contributes to body dysmorphia, and misleads consumers. First, not disclosing steroids use creates unrealistic expectations. Social media has completely changed what people think is normal. You see these shredded physiques year-round, crazy muscle size, and near-perfect condition, and it starts to feel like that's what you're supposed to look like. According to research from the American Psychological Association, exposure to idealized body image is directly linked to negative self-image and unrealistic expectations. And that makes sense. If someone is using performance-enhancing drugs but doesn't say it, people assume that their results are natural. So you have someone working out consistently for years, doing everything right, but still not looking like that, and they don't understand why. The reality is they're chasing something that isn't naturally achievable, and that leads to frustration, burnout, and sometimes even people quitting altogether. Second, this contributes to body dysmorphia. This is where it gets more serious, because now we're talking about mental health. According to research from the National Institute of Health, muscle dysmorphia and body dissatisfaction are increasing, especially among people who consume a lot of fitness content online. People start to see themselves as too small or not good enough, even when they're in great shape. And I've seen this a lot. No matter how much progress someone makes, it's never enough because they're comparing themselves to something that is unrealistic, and that creates a cycle where people are constantly chasing a higher standard, but they never feel satisfied. And over time, that can lead to unhealthy habits, obsession, and a really negative self-image. Finally, not disclosing steroid use misleads consumers for profit. A lot of these influencers aren't just posing for it, they're selling something. Workout programs, supplements, and coaching plans, you name it. According to the Federal Trade Commission, influencers are required to avoid deceptive advertising, especially when promoting products. But if someone is enhanced and claims that their physique came from a specific workout plan or supplement, that's misleading. People are spending real money thinking, if I follow this plan, I'll look like that. But the truth is, that really wasn't achieved naturally. So now you have people wasting money on products that can't realistically deliver those results. At the end of the day, this isn't about attacking fitness influencers, it's about honesty. When people are honest about steroid use, it creates realistic expectations, protects mental health, and it builds trust. Fitness should be about improving yourself, not chasing an illusion that was never attainable in the first place. Requiring disclosure wouldn't ruin the fitness industry, it would actually make it better. But the truth doesn't kill motivation, it creates it. And my sources were American Psychological Association, Federal Trade Commission, and the National Institute of Health, and Harvard Health Publishing. Thank you. And here is my audience.